Right, morning. It's Thursday morning and we're up in the Cairngorms in the Sugar Bowl car park, and I'm contemplating doing the Braeriach Traverse. Never done anything like it before. It'll be obviously because of the daylight hours. It's going to involve an overnight camp, which I've not done, so I'm slightly apprehensive, but let's see what we'll give it a go and see what happens. I mean, worst case I'll turn back if I'm too worried about it, but yeah, we'll see what happens. The weather's supposed to be dry, possibly a little bit of rain this morning, which wasn't forecast last night, but yeah, the weather's supposed to be alright for the next 2 days. So before I head back down south to Essex, I thought I would give these 4 Munros a try, and yeah, try something I haven't done before, something a bit out of my comfort zone. So yeah, let's go, and yeah, we'll see what happens along the way, shall we? Alright, come back to you later. We've got a lovely view here with the mist, the fog just blowing across here. Very atmospheric. So this is the Charlemagne Gap. We just made our way up this bit, the first bit here, and then we you get up a bit higher, and then we've still got a way to go. So it's just a case of scrambling over all these rocks and picking up the path on the other side. So yep, come back to you in a bit. So this is the first proper view of where we're heading. Looks quite remote. We'll be heading up here, trying to do at least half the route, if not a little bit more, finding a place to camp, and then completing the route tomorrow, making our way back to the van, and then yeah, that is the plan, hopefully. So we'll see what happens as we go along the way. So on the Walk Highlands website, it says about going up the Larry Grug Glen towards the Bothy, which is fine if you're doing it if you're trying to do it in one day. But if you're doing it as a camp, you actually want to head straight up rather than going up the glen. Get the 4 peaks done, and then head down to the Bothy, which is at the end of the glen, and then you can camp there. And then in the morning, all you got to do is walk out. So yeah, I started walking up there, and thought it doesn't seem quite right, and yeah, phoned somebody for some advice, and he said, yeah, no, that's what you want to do. So cheers for that, Paul. And yeah, so it's very warm today. I've got this coat on, it's sweating buckets. So yeah, I'll come back to you later on then. But yeah, it's looking good up here, it's looking good. How's this for a view looking down in the Larrig Brew? Amazing. Look at that. Fantastic. Here's us just walking up to the first one. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, gold. Wrecking it, wrecking it. Right. On to the second one, which is that way somewhere. Come back to you later. Well, I'm out and about in it today. Here you are, look at this. Woo! We'll be slipping over the edge of here, do we? No. Did contemplate going down there, but yeah, maybe not. Maybe not today. Not in this weather. Yep. It looks quite some way down there, even though you can't see exactly how far because of the fog, but you can sort of make out. Yeah, you can just about make out the shadows down below. Yes, long way down. But let's go. Let's go. So this is actually the summit of the second Munro score Lochen Ain or something. So it's like 3:30 now, or 3:25, and this is just the second summit. So yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's get going. We ain't got time to hang about. So yeah, we'll come back to you later. Cheers. Bye. Right, this is Carntol, 3rd Munro. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. We're in trouble. It's getting dark. We've got a headlight, so I'm not going to hang about up here. Try and make our way down, find an area to pitch a tent, find a little grassy area somewhere. So, yeah, come back to you later. Cheers. Well, this is me navigating a boulder field in the dark with a headlamp on. So I just got to try and find some level ground somewhere. I'm just going to pitch a tent and get in it and wait for the morning. So come back to you later. So here I am, stuck in a poxy small tent. Can hardly fucking stretch out or move. This was a big mistake. big mistake. I've still got a long way to walk out in the morning. I've still got to go and do Devil's Point. So my clothes are wet. I haven't actually got enough room to move to put dry clothes on. Yeah, it's just going to be a fucking terrible night. I know it is. And yeah, it's my own fault. It's my own fault. There we go. See you later. Morning. So it's Friday morning, and after spending the night on the side of the mountain just below Carn Toll, which was wasn't the best experience. So maybe me being a little bit unprepared didn't help. Yeah, very disorganised. Definitely a learning experience. And it's 7:15, so it is dark, it is foggy. Got a headlamp on. I'm going to try and make my way down by headlamp. Hopefully there's a path lower down which will be easier to walk on. There's a little bit of a boulder field here, but yeah, we'll soldier on and see what happens. Come back to you later. So just making my way down. I've managed to pick up the path now. Quite a good path, so it's making navigating a little bit easier. Still foggy, but it's getting a little bit lighter now, so I've still got the head torch on, but yeah, there's a bit of natural light appearing now, which is helpful. So yeah, let's just try and get down here and see what it's like when we're down where we end up. Check the phone in a bit and see what's what. So come back to you in a bit. Cheers. Right, this is me down in the Breariach. We've got Devil's Point up there, which I shall be heading up very shortly. We've got a view down into Larry Grue, and then that's where we've come down from. Still in the clag up there. I must admit I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable now. I'm sort of found the path back down, sort of know where I'm going. Yeah, last night was a learning experience. I was a bit nervous, a bit worried, but yeah, feeling a bit more comfortable now. So we're just going to head up Devil's Point. Drop the rucksack at the bottom because there's no point lugging it up because it just come back down again. So yeah, I'll come back in a bit. Cheers. Right, this is the top of Devil's Point. So much easier walking up there without a rucksack on. Literally 10 minutes up from the Breariach, bosh, up here, done. No stopping, no nothing. So yeah, this is number 4. So now it's just a case of making the way back down to the Breariach, down to the bothy, and then making the long walk back to the van along Larry Grue, and yeah, over to the car park. So yeah, fog's coming in a bit now. It was clear on the way up, but it's quite atmospheric. So, yeah. Right, I'll come back to you a bit further down. Cheers. So that's us just coming down from the Breariach, and we're just picking up the path that takes us down to the bothy. I'll come back to you down there. Cheers. Right, so this is me down at the bothy. It was not bad. Wasn't actually a bad hike down. Had a bit of a disaster. Dropped the GoPro and it smashed the lens. So you can actually turn these off. So I'm actually filming it without the lens on. So yeah, little tip if you do, if it happens to you, we have to order a new one. I'm sure they do them as spares. So yeah, now we just make our way along the Larry Grue, and yeah, apparently it's It's about a 5-hour walk back to the car, so it is now 9:30. So 10:30, 11:00, 12:00, 1:00, 2:00. So let's see if we can get back by 2:30 or quicker. I will be glad to see my van. So come back to you later. Cheers. Well, here we are making our way down the Larry Groog Glen. This is where we were walking yesterday. All along the top here. The other side, lovely rock formations. Yeah, so we've got about 8 kilometres to go according to the sat nav. So yeah, making good time. So yeah, come back to you later. Cheers. Right, that's us at the end of the long walk along the Larry Groog. It was a long walk. So long I actually went past the turning and didn't really recognise it, but yeah, we now head up here, which takes us up to the Charlemagne Gap, and then we're nearly back to the van. So I will be so pleased to see that van. Right, and it's still there, of course. But this is Scotland, so it should be alright. Hopefully. Come back to you later. Cheers. Oh, never have I been so pleased to see my van. Oh, these last 2 days have certainly been they've been an effort. 2 things that I've learnt: if you're going to buy a tent on somebody's recommendation, try it out before you take it camping in the middle of nowhere. And 2, weight of your rucksack makes a big difference. I really struggled with the uphill bits. My legs just weren't used to it. Struggled for stamina, they were burning and just getting tired really, but yeah, we made it back. So pleased I've done it. It was something I wanted to do to challenge myself, and it was certainly a challenge. So yeah, now I'm going to make my way some of the way home, stop off somewhere and get a nice shower and a comfy bed, and then continue the journey home tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and see you soon. Cheers. Bye bye.